Guy that plays football great.
Hell yeah.
He also has a podcast that we all love called the Big Play Slay podcast, where he said something about a rookie who hasn't even stepped onto an NFL field yet that is causing eyebrows to raise, because he's not the only one. Everybody has seemingly talked up this man's new teammate. Ladies and gentlemen, all pro corner, Big Play Slay, Darius Slay.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Hey, what's good?
Hey, I don't know if you saw the clip, but it's obviously making its way around the internet. So great podcasting, good interneting. Whenever you called Jalen Carter a rhino and said this dude doesn't even know his entire strength yet, and then the other night Brandon Graham was on the preseason game with Ross Tucker, and he's like, this guy has no idea how good at football he is. You said, I don't want to say any names of who I will compare him to or who I'm actually thinking about, but I've played with a lot of great players. This guy is unbelievable. What makes him so special? And also, how do you feel about the team as a whole, Big Play Slay? This is good news.
Oh man, good man. The kid's special, man. The kid's strong, aggressive, fast. He get after it, man. He played with a lot of chip on his shoulder. That was the big part about him is, man. He played with a big chip on his shoulder. He go out there compete. Like I've been telling a lot of folks, he for sure probably should have been like the number one pick, probably in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Besides a quarterback, because the guy's really talented, man. Real talented.
Yeah, I think obviously a lot of things happened during the draft season for Jalen Carter, and none of it was good, and I assume none of it was cool to go revisit every single week, seemingly for him. And then his pro day, he was in the middle of a lot of very serious stuff happening. It didn't look good. And then there was a narrative like, he's not going to work, he's not going to show up, bad, whatever. Feels like the Eagles culture was the perfect place for him. And what is it about the Eagles culture you think that makes him be a perfect fit for the city and for the program?
Great guys here, man. Great leadership, man. Got guys that have been here for a long time in the league. BG, Fletcher Cox, guys that kind of set the standard here, and the standard been, going on for years and years. And having Fletcher them here, they can teach him how to be a pro, teach him how to go about stuff, And we got one of the best security dudes in the world, man, Dahn, man. So Dahn is the best dude in the world, man. So he makes sure everything is handled properly. So make sure you're in a great spot, in a great space. So, I can say the organization of Philly is very, great at what they does, as in, keeping players on the team.
Hey, shout out to Dahn, man. Shout out to Dahn.
Dahn the dude, man. Dahn the dude, man. Shout out to Dahn.
Dom's got some calls about 12:30, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., where people are like, hey, in a spot, car broke down. Thought we had a driver. We do not. Dom, need to get home. Okay, we got practice tomorrow. Need to figure that out. Dom got you. Probably an ex-federal agent, if we had to guess. Every team has one of these guys who's plugged in that can do it. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to the Eagles, though. Not easy to build that culture and sustain it. Seems like you guys have. Go ahead, AJ.
I'm curious. I know early in camp you mentioned possibly playing some wideout and getting some balls, maybe catching some touchdowns this year. Have you made any progress on that? I know the coordinators seem to be open about it.
Man, I'm looking forward to it if they ever do, you know what I'm saying? I told them if they want another 1,000-yard receiver, just holler at me, you know what I'm saying? I might go for 1,500, if don't get ball enough.
Fuck around, maybe 2K, you know what I mean? You got A.J. Brown, he's going to take up a lot of attention, Devontae, people are going to want to pay attention to him.
Yeah.
Is corner out here? Nah, let him go. And then all of a sudden, you got single. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm easy work. That's easy.
Why are you guys fighting the Colts? You don't want that. You don't want the Colts. You know what I mean? You don't want any of the smoke with the Colts, pal. I heard.
Well, man, we were trying to fight the Colts, man. We built different, so we shouldn't have never took it that far, man. It should just stay professional, play ball, and just compete at a high level. But football is football, man. Your joint practice get a little chippy.
How's Coach Sirianni this year? He's calling plays, obviously, with Shane Steichen being sent over here to Indianapolis, which is, I think, why the joint practices are happening. And how is Sirianni as a head coach who's also calling plays? And what has the message been basically like? We were close last year, but we also got to fucking get back. Like, what has his message to the team been? And does he have any manure or any other references or metaphors that we need to hear outside of the locker room?
No, hey, he done learned. He been studying film, so he ain't messing up his messages no more. So he got to understand of all his messages he putting out now. But man, Coach been just doing a great job, man. Him and Brian doing a great job at leading the offense in the way, and Coach the side for sure for the defense. Well, right now, man, we just building off of what we did last year, man. We're a different team than we was last year. We had an older team this year. We got a little bit younger. So I know last year we looked on good on paper and we played good, just like we was on paper. But this year we look good on paper as well. But we got to put the product out there. So it's a whole new year, whole new team, whole new look. we got to go out here and compete and earn that spot again. It's all about starting all over.
Not easy, especially that NFC East. Hey, that NFC East going to be problematic. Go ahead, Pack.
Hey, Slay, I know early in the year before you signed your contract, you was looking or thinking maybe going somewhere else, but you decided to stay an Eagle. Tell me how close the DB group is and what made you decide to do that.
Man, just talking to guys, man. Just know how the game go, man. I was close to going somewhere else, but and then I thought about it.
Oh, where? Do we know that? Is that already public?
Oh man, I was close to Baltimore.
Oh yeah. I remember that. That was public.
Swooped in.
And
Yeah.
I was probably like a flight away, but talking to Dahn, talking to Howie and all this, we got a very great understanding. We found a way to get the job done, and and I know the culture. You know what I'm saying, and where I'm from, yes, them boys practice a little bit harder than we probably do, a different kind of way, So gotta save these legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm on year 11, so I thought about my career. And I think it's best to stay over this way, more chill, understand. I know I can get out of work.
Don't need to move.
Work in, get on out.
I know where I'm eating. I know where, there's a lot of comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Life is
Comfort, man. It's a comfort thing, man. Year 11, I ain't got time to be every day in it.
Yeah. Old dog, new tricks. 11 years, long time. Hey, long time. Long time out there. You know what I mean? That's a long time being the best athlete on the field or having to be the best athlete on the field. Have you changed anything with your body or have the workouts remained the same since day one?
Yeah, they gonna stay the same, man. I don't be doing nothing but chilling, playing a video game, and getting after it.
So you think you'll be able to, like, for instance, Pac-Man, 14 years a corner, obviously.
Yeah.
Wouldn't move to safety because, don't disrespect me. Is that what you're saying too?
Oh no, I ain't safety is different lingo. I can't come from the top and try to tackle somebody head on. I need to come from an angle.
I respect that. He did it strictly because I'm a corner. I'm not a safety. Like his
Yeah, I'm a corner.
Yeah. You guys could get an extra 4 years.
Yeah.
A
lot of money.
Nah,
Different level of tackling somebody head
it
on.
is. It's a whole different mentality.
Oh, who are you talking about? Who are you
I'm
even?
a corner.
But you think he ran a 4.51, 39 years old, out here 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
You just assume forever you're just going to be the best athlete in every room you walk into, you think?
Easily, by far.
God, it'd be nice to be an NFL DB.
Yeah, it sounds sweet.
That'd be.
He be the best athletes.
Do you eat super? Are you a super nutritious?
Man, my grandma almost finna be 90. She been cooking collard greens and fried chicken every day and eating it. So I'm gonna do the same.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Good for you. Love what you're doing. Been around 11 years. Obviously, you've seen a lot of things. You said some things last year that obviously got Ty to go from 6 to midnight. Go ahead, pal.
Yeah, Darius, last year, and obviously you played against Aaron for a really long time in the division, but then last year, after when Green Bay came up to Philadelphia and he got hurt late in that game, Jordan Love came in and looked pretty good after a couple drives, and then post-game you said, hey, a lot of throws this guy was making kind of reminded me of 12 out there. What was it that you saw from him that kind of reminded you of Rodgers, and do you think that Packers fans should be very confident in Jordan Love going forward?
Man, just as how you're throwing the ball, man. Off the back foot, fast, quick release, quick decisions. So gunslinger. That's what A-Rod love to do. He don't like the check downs. A-Rod want touchdowns. So he had the attitude out there. I saw him out there just coming out there confident and controlled the offense, man. And almost won the game for him, guys. So he was a great guy, man. That's the only film I got of him. But the quick glance about him was hey, he can really do this thing. So, Green Bay, I think they do got a great quarterback in their hands.
Ty would like a full report by the end of the week if you would watch a little bit more film than just that game. But let's talk about your quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Last year, going into the season, if this guy's good, they're going to be great.
Yeah.
If this guy isn't good, he's gone. We'll get another quarterback. Then obviously he goes on to do what he did last year, which was remarkable. Everything I see from him off the field, he's a guy. It's been like that at Alabama, Oklahoma.
Yep.
He's got a terrible fucking golf swing, but he seems to be beloved by everybody. What have you seen from Jalen this offseason? We know the screensaver is the confetti and a reminder of what happened. What have you seen from him this offseason? And obviously he's paid now. Where do you think he goes and continues to go?
Man, he gonna go up, man. His potential is crazy, man. The guy just come in to work. Everybody, great leader. lead the way, man. He come to practice every day, compete at a high level. Like I always told guys, man, the guy asks questions to anybody. It don't matter where you at, how it is. He just want to be the best at what he could do. And he's not just trying to be like, everybody's Superman. He's just doing his job at the best level he can do. He always say check his box. That's his main thing. He love to say is check his box. So every day he try to do is check his box in practice, in games, and all. So he tell the whole team to do that as well. Make sure you check your box and don't worry about nobody else on.
What was that golf thing? Did you get a swing in? I didn't see you. Did I see you hit one?
Oh no, I ain't hit one, but I got my golf swing pretty nice, man. I'm in the golf game a little bit. I'm getting very good at it.
11 years in the game. You're rich. Yeah, you got to golf.
Got to. It's fun. It's way more better than football. Honestly, I am not gonna lie.
So what is this? One club, and you just got to hit the ball further than the defensive guy. Offense versus defense.
Well, mostly we say, hey, you got to hit in this direction, and to get it closer to this. And then I don't know how close he was. I wasn't there that day, but that thing shoulder is stiff.
How about him laughing at him, like his immediate, this guy sucks. He basically said as they were doing that. And Big Dog here, one-handed, I seen this on Instagram, hits the shit out of it. Is this like an everyday occurrence? Is this Sirianni's concept? And what is it normally? Do you get out of running or workouts, or what is it?
Oh, no, man. Coaches got a great thing about us connecting, so we do a lot of great things as a team, connecting, just competing in a funny way. So that's one of the things we do as connecting, man. So he probably made us play golf that day and, see who hit for offense or defense. And, we just hang with each other, kick it. That's basically what it was.
Yeah, speaking of kicking it, none of you are fucking with the kickers and punters in that game. None of you.
Oh, no. Jake the GOAT.
Hey, he's dog for real. It's 56-yarder the other day. 56-yarder today, just like a chip shot for him.
Oh, easy, man. I'm telling you, Jake the GOAT. And he can do that in golf. He like that in golf.
How's he in the locker room?
Oh, he's amazing. He's the coolest dude. I'll say he's the best athlete in the room.
I love everything you're saying.
Wow.
I love everything you're saying right now, Big Play Slay. I appreciate that. Let's say that more often, though, too. Go ahead, AJ.
I'm curious about Sirianni. You mentioned earlier how he may have done some self-scout when he's addressing the team. How have you seen him change? Has he gotten more comfortable in the locker room and everything, even though he felt obviously very comfortable on the sidelines last year? Has that even grown now?
Yeah, it's always it gets better every year, man. He's starting to understand his team, understanding his position. Of course, he was a young coach at that time, but now he's a veteran coach, man. He just about learning with the players, really, man. That would really kind of help him up and grow up to be like a better coach, and learn more because he asks questions to the players, and we give him our point of view, and he does well, man. I appreciate him to the death because, like I said, he's a great coach, man. He know how to be a leader.
He was born at a very young age, too, that guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And now he's just maturing into this perfect football coach.
That's right.
He cracks us up, dude.
Love him.
There was a run there where MC comes into the NFL.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then this fucking guy comes into the NFL, and it's like, here we go. We love what is happening. Then he ends up in the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. And then MC got this team on opening night in Detroit, which nobody would ever say, which I think Detroit fans have anything to say to old Darius Slay here?
We love you, Slay. Just that's all I got to say. Detroit fans loved you. Actually, everything, once you got traded, went downhill. So that's all I got to say. Just love you, man.
Yeah, we do. We enjoy watching it. The Lions are back. They seem to be a different team, but these entertaining coaches, I love it. Speaking of coaches, you got a new one. Connor has a question for you.
Yeah, Darius, and entertaining as well. Pew, pew, shots, explosives. But as most teams go to the Super Bowl do, they lose all their coordinators, and you guys lost Gannon. Now, I think it was CJGJ had some choice words about his departure, but how's the new DC doing? How has the defense, looked under new, leadership? And do you expect to break that 84, 85 sack record that you guys reset last year again?
Hey, I hope they do, because that means I don't got to cover that long and I get more picks like that. So I hope so. But Coach is doing a great job, man. The defense is amazing. We just going at this process right now. It's training camp, just learning, adjusting, and trying to find a way to put my ability to help this defense be great. So that's what a lot of guys are doing right now. We're at the end, and guys are really putting it together, man. We're going out here compete. We done had 2 joint practices. They've been great and amazing. So we're gonna continue to keep growing this defense.
You guys lost those joint practices or what? What happened?
I mean, I don't consider joint practices never losses, man. I just think both organizations just trying to get out there, get some great work in, and get better, really.
Yeah, who got better, though, you think, the most? How'd you feel about Anthony Richardson? You get to see anything? How'd you feel about Anthony?
Oh, man, hey, that kid can slang now. He got an arm on him. He got a cannon. Like, man, I'm talking about, like, he's zipping it. Like, it looks, Yeah, pew pew. And shout out to my boy Garner Minshew. What I'm saying, he does his thing, but you can see a complete difference in arm strength quick.
No offense, Gardner.
No offense, Gardner. You're my guy.
It's not just Gardner, by the way. I think it would be a lot of people with the way
everybody.
that guy flips the wrist a little bit. He's young. He's going to make mistakes, obviously. He's going to grow, and this isn't a conversation for you to have right now, but are you playing tomorrow night?
I'm year 11. It's all right.
Hey, you've earned it. You deserve it all. Enjoy the hell out of this year. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with everything.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darius Slay. Thank you.